honest with ourselves about the kind of country we live in. Let's be honest. I mean, the Democrats got away with taking away the safety net. And let's be real, too. When they passed the New Deal, they weren't thinking about the people. They're thinking about the entities, the corporate entities that would benefit from the subsidies. Let's be honest with ourselves, too. It wasn't about the poor person in Mississippi. It was about the corporate farmers that were starting to develop at that era and figuring out how do we subsidize them. That's what the food stamp program is about. There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick, okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same except salaries. The only thing that stayed the same in this country is the minimum wage. Even though everything else went up. And we have a Democratic president or a Republican president, then a Democratic president, Republican president, and neither party ever talks about what is really going on in this world. Because I'm not even going to say the country. What is really going on in this world? There is no scarcity. It is how do we pit people against each other so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming and how much profit I'm making, and more profit, how many more houses one individual can have, how many yachts can one individual have. And you're gonna arrest me now that I make a tent city? Yeah. So if I take the scraps from the trash and make some kind of shelter for me and my children, regardless whether I have mental health issues, regardless whether I'm an addict, regardless of whether I am a female, male, whatever, I am a human being first. With what conscience are you criminalizing poverty? And it's not going to stop just in the United States. The poor of the world, not just this country, are fed up. People in Gaza are fed up. People in Kensington are fed up. People in San Juan who just went through a storm and do not have electricity because the government that they belong to said, you're not our country, so we're not going to give you federal dollars to fix your grid.
Energy provider Luma said roughly 560,000 people, more than a third of customers, were without power across Puerto Rico by the end of the day. The island's grid is still being repaired 7 years after it was wiped out by Hurricane Maria.
And let's not leave out rural communities. I live in Haines City, Polk County, Florida, okay? But do you think that the poor and rural communities have transportation? They don't. There's absolutely not even a sidewalk to walk on because I am giving the message of stay poor, stay hidden, and die silently, okay? If I get a job, how do I get to that job? If I even get it when I'm in a rural community, okay? Let's not leave those folks behind. There are hundreds of thousands of people living in trailers across the United States who are paying $1,600 a month in rent for a trailer. A trailer. Have you ever been inside a trailer?
Yeah.
A used trailer. Do you know how that smells?
Definitely.
Okay? $1,600. Can you afford $1,600 to be living in a trailer? How many jobs do you need to have? Because I personally have 2. I have seasonal jobs and I have other jobs, part-time jobs that I do. I have a girlfriend who works 3 jobs to live in a trailer.